What's up, YouTube?
Hi.
This is give honor to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ
First
first and
and
foremost. How
foremost.
does this always turn? Let me see. All right, and
Oh,
my name is Marcus,
I'm Christian.
and this is Marriage for Dummies Reacts.
Reacts.
Down below is Marriage for Dummies Help.
Yes.
That would be our that's what our ministry is. But
Yep.
that's if you want to donate or if you would like to get one of your requests because I'm gonna start doing that. It was where
Mm-hmm.
if you request and you do a donation, we'll do your request. We'll put yours ahead of everyone else's.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and this is really genuinely. We just trying to. We've been watching a lot of Mr. Beast episodes, and we're trying to figure out how we can bless people the same way that he does, but also
Yeah, if
put
anyone's
Christ,
ever checked those out, but
yeah,
put Christ at the front
in
of
the,
it.
and put Christ at the forefront, and
Yes.
so that's what we're doing with that. If
Let
you ever
people
want to bless.
know that people of God can do the same thing.
Yeah,
You know what I
well,
mean?
that let them know that it's only because of God that people do that. Like
Yes.
that ain't that human blessing you. That is
Mm,
Christ blessed them to bless you, and
through
that's
that.
through
Amen.
that. So that's Christ blessing you. So don't.
Yes.
That's what we trying to get out. We trying to
Yep.
do just as well as these other creators out here that's going out and handing out money. But we want to do it, and we want to make sure that we put Christ's name on it. Because we want to do
Mm,
everything that we do. We want to do that in the name of Christ. You understand? Like we
yes.
want to make sure that people understand that this is anything that we build, anything that we get into. Yeah, we want
He's
them to
at
know that
at the head of it.
that genuinely, bro, life can work for you too the same way. All you got to do is put God first. Do you
Yeah.
understand? So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
And if I can say something real quick,
Go ahead, beautiful.
if you want to tune in to our lives on Saturdays
Yeah,
at 1 for now, that's what we're gonna be doing them at, so that you can get to know us more
yeah,
and we can explain a little further what our plans are as far as with the donations and everything.
yeah.
But we already cannot thank you guys enough for
Hmm.
what you have, 1,
Yeah,
introduced us to, which are
yeah,
these amazing artists.
yes.
2, for your support and your love and your care and your stories, and we just love you so, so much, and telling you guys telling us how much you appreciate us helps us keep going and,
Yeah,
and it just means the world, it really does.
yes.
So we are going further into this rabbit hole,
Yeah, with
with
Tom.
NF or with Tom, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, see, I got NF 'cause we just did an
Uh
NF
huh.
one. But with Tom, woo, and
Yeah.
this one is castles, which when we did our when we looked at the fans one for my fans,
Hmm.
we were like, "Oh, man, we gotta do this one." So I'm excited about it because y'all kept mentioning castles
Yeah.
as his fans, so I'm excited about this a lot.
Yeah. Next is gonna be butthole.
Yes, I
Bro.
I told him before we started the video, I was like, "I feel like one of those kids in the video that
Yeah.
wants to watch the butthole one just because the name butthole."
Yeah.
Um, and if you didn't check that out, go check that video out too. It's in our Tom MacDonald Rabbit Hole playlist,
Yeah.
of our, about the fans one. I
Yeah.
forget the name of it. For
Yeah.
my fans, I think that's what
All
it
right.
was.
All right.
But
Well,
yeah, I
listen.
love you. Let's get into
All right.
it.
If you're ready, we're about to get to it. All right. You ready?
Yes.
I see you with the liquor store, leaving with the cheapest can of beer on the shelf. You ain't living on the street, but you barely making rent, and I relate because I'm struggling myself. I see you smile at the clerk when you fumble through your purse. I just wish I had a little more to help. I imagine where you're living, how you feeling, what you love, and who you'll be if you can make it out your hell. I see you at the bus stop, looking at the sidewalk, smoking up a cigarette, waiting for a ride. Kinda limp when you walk and look away. When you talk, you're ashamed, I can see it in your eyes. Probably got a NASCAR shirt and a car that you love, but you're here because you're too afraid to drive. It's been almost 10 years since the day that you crashed. Can't forget about the little boy's life. Everybody's got a story. If you look a little closer, you can see it in the wrinkles in their face. They can hide it in the silence, they can bury it and fight it, but it comes out when the hair is turning gray. You can feel it if you touch them. You can tell that they are troubled. You can hear the story running through their veins. We all travel different roads and we put on different clothes. Underneath it all, we're really all the same. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
That's wild. It's wild to see him smoking. Yo, Yeah,
Oh, he was
he's
smoking?
smoking a cigarette, and the thing is, this is now he doesn't, and I was on the same thing. I had to have a particular amount of nicotine. Yeah, running through
Did you?
packs and packs and packs and packs, and then I
Uh-huh.
switched over to vape, and then yeah, man. But God delivered me from that, man, and I'm glad that He's now delivered from that
Yeah,
stuff.
'cause this is an older song. That's true.
Yeah, I like to see
Wow.
that. I like to see this this
See?
where he came from. You
Yeah,
see what I'm
that's
saying?
cool. I didn't
And
even notice that.
and
Wow.
the name
I
Castles
stink.
and the name Castles for the song, amazing.
Yeah.
I like what the song's about, man. I like the
Yeah.
breakdown of the song. Speaks for itself. Time always delivers, man. And the further and further we get down this rabbit hole, the more excited I get to see
Yes.
how he came into being.
Yeah, how he built up his
Yeah.
castle. You know what I'm saying? And what's ironic about that is that in the kingdom of God, we do the same thing. You
Mhm.
know, is that in this world where we are so used to, we're all striving to have money and have things and all that. And what's so crazy is that once you understand that if you put God at the center of things, he helps you. He wants you
Mhm.
to have your kingdom here on earth. He doesn't
Mhm.
want you to suffer. He doesn't want you to go through things. But sometimes it's not going to happen on your time. It's on his, you know? And what I like about Tom is that he for all of his dirt, all of his sticks and stones, all the things that he went through that you gotta go through in life sometimes to get your castle.
Mhm.
That you gotta go through all of those things and that builds your castle and being truthful through it all.
Yeah.
L kind of showing your scars out for everyone to see and what we used to do, what I used to do, I can only speak for myself, is that I used to cover those up. I used to try to put on a front or a
Mhm.
face so that I could fit into the world is what
Yeah.
I felt like I had to do, you know? When when you start understanding how God sees you, you start being able to break free of that and be able to share those deep dark secrets of yourself. And then you find out that everyone can relate to that. You know, and that's why it's important to serve other people, you know?
Mhm.
And by doing that is sometimes by sharing your stuff.
Yeah.
And I love that about Tom. Tom always does that, and that's one of these examples. So it means the world. I
Yeah.
love how he's so open and honest with it. And that's why all of you relate to him so much, you
Yeah.
know? And we as others that also put God first need to try to do that more often. A
Yeah.
lot of Christians are seen as you got to be perfect, da, 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 da. And that's the problem,
Yeah.
you know? And NF spoke on it in our last video we just dropped. Is
Yeah.
that no, we're not perfect. The thing is that we strive to be through Christ. Like we try to be like him, you know? But you can do that by sharing your stuff. And
Yeah.
that's the important part of it that I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
Share your junk, man. Someone's going to be able to relate. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I see you sitting on the front porch playing with a radio, looking to the sky. Probably living in that house all alone these days, trying to find a better way to pass time. Got a wheelchair ramp leading up to the door, I can see that you walk just fine. Probably hate it because it isn't getting used anymore, and you only ever build it for your wife. Everywhere that I walk, see you on the sidewalk, begging for a little loose change for some dough. Probably got a mama and a papa spending everything they make, trying to clean you up enough to take you home. Used to have a good job, used to get good grades, used to have big dreams, and you lost hope. When your girlfriend died, giving birth to your son, you're the father that'll probably never know. Everybody has a tale that they're too afraid to tell. You can see it in the cracks in their hands. They can cover it with smiles if you walk a couple miles in their shoes, and you'll know where they stand. Everyone who really lived had to climb out of a ditch they were in before they found the right path. If you want to know the truth about what we've been going through, then try to put your phone away so you can ask. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
Mhm.
I love
We've
that.
all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could
Go ahead,
fill
Nova.
our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
Yo, this does correlate directly with a relationship with God, though.
It
Just
really
saying, hey
does.
man, it correlates directly with relationship with God is because you can go through the things you go through, and you can hold a middle finger up at God for the things that you went through, and you study looking at everything that went bad and nothing that went good, or you can figure out what you went through and what God put you through it for, and then use that to the betterment of everyone else around you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You build a castle using you see what I'm saying? Using using the sticks and stones instead of saying that, oh man,
Mhm.
this has been thrown at me, that's been thrown at me,
Yeah.
ow, 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 woe is me, woe is me. And
Yeah.
but God will make you see, dude, he'll those things that you see as your, like, things that you didn't want to go through. God to make those blessed situations,
Mm.
situations where you look back and you like, I was blessed to go through that because now I have the tools to go through this.
Woo.
Yeah,
He prepares you, and that's a an example of how God knows better than we do,
yeah.
you know, because 'cause we'll be going through it and we're like, "Oh, how dare him, I can't believe this, why,
Hmm.
why?" And then we come out of it, and then we see, "Oh my gosh, it made me stronger, it made me be able to relate to other people, tell them how to get out of it too, that I've been there, relate to them."
Yeah.
That is what it's about, you
Mhm.
know? And, yeah, I feel like I was gonna say something and I forget, but
Mhm.
but yeah, I always love these messages. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We are the
Oh, I wanted to say also that he's sorry, y'all. I wanted to say also that this dude is. I remember those times when I was smoking cigarettes, or I was doing
I didn't
nicotine,
even see him smoking
and I was
cigarettes still.
skinny. It was at the very beginning, skinny.
Uh,
I was skinny, or I might have missed Saul, y'all. I might have missed Saul, but I think, but I was skinny. I get to he's skinnier in this than
oh,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, for some reason you can't eat as much or something. But I remember being skinny,
Yeah,
and then as
smoking
soon as
cigs make you not wanna eat as much.
yeah, as soon as I stopped,
I used to smoke too.
yeah, as soon as I stopped nicotine addiction, I started getting fat. I started gaining a lot of weight.
Sick, and
Yeah,
I was kidding.
but yeah.
build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We are the
Oh,
neighbors that you'll
oh, wait.
never meet. We are the strangers walking down your street.
Okay, pause.
We
Mhm.
The neighbors and the strangers, y'all, this was something in my life that I was always told was that you're too nice, Christian. People are always wanting to talk to you about things. Like I would have people come up to me at my work and share their stuff with me, you know, and I would be like, "Wow, like I wonder what that is." And I saw that as I would go and express that to people that, yeah, people would feel comfortable sharing that, and they'd be like, "Well, you're too nice." Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Seeing it as a bad thing, you know. And the thing is that if someone feels comfortable enough to share their stuff with you, that's a blessing. Like, that is a gift, and I'm grateful for that from God, like, for real. And what that does is that you end up being there for someone in ways that you may not know, like, just by being you, by being a light to them, and, showing that you care by listening. Hear them out, understand them a little bit more, like, understand the weirdo at your work that people always say is weird, get to know them, and then other people will start to like them, like, that's what always would happen, and I didn't really see it as that until now, like, that I'm thinking about it, but I'm like, "Wow," people that wouldn't normally be brought into or around to hang around us kinda thing, but do that. Like, go and talk to somebody random.
Mhm.
Because you don't know what you could do to bless them. And I have a story I wanna tell y'all so bad, I can't wait. I'll tell you on the live on
Right.
Saturday, though, so come check it out, okay?
Mhm.
But let's go.
are a million faces in the crowd. We are the ones the system's tearing down. We are the people working to survive. We are more than just our 9 to 5s. We are the shopping malls and streetcars. We are one. It's time to tell them just who we are. We've all got problems and we all feel alone.
Mhm.
We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could
Huh.
build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
He's got a lot of
We all feel
Yeah.
alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
That's what's up, man.
yeah.
Wait, no Nova?
I know. That's what I was waiting for too.
No,
But
what's
I
up?
heard
You
her
ain't
in
on
the
camera.
background.
Yeah. I mean, I heard a woman on the background.
I know. I'm
Miss
assuming.
Assuming.
I know.
Assuming. Hey, what
Make out with a
yeah. Yeah. When you assume you make out with a butt.
Uh-oh, perfect timing. Little mama just woke up.
But yeah, man.
God bless you.
Yeah, God bless
Anything else
y'all,
you wanna
and
say?
yeah, make sure that y'all hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe.
If you're staying here this long, we still
Yes.
are trying to figure out why I watch this. This is why
Me too.
we know it's a blessing from God.
Yes.
We know that there's no reason we should
Our
be.
quality is bad. We don't have the right equipment. We're in
Yeah,
an
I mean,
RV. We're
I don't want to say too much like that because I don't want it to shoot God down for the things He done. So I do want to
I
say,
didn't mean it like that.
yeah, I want to say that. Yeah, I want to say that. I think that it's a decent quality for what we got, but we could do better. And
Right.
but the thing I want to say is that God bless us with it,
Yeah.
and He's blessing us that for bringing y'all into our lives, and
Yes.
stuff like that.
That's what
So,
I was gonna say.
yeah.
I love it.
Beyond that, man, we love y'all. Tom Castles, and
Yes. We
hit that
love you,
subscribe
Tom.
button
God
and
bless
the
you.
alert button. God bless y'all.
The
Love
bell.
y'all.
Alert.
All right, 10 folks.
Bye, y'all. The alert button.
All right, good to go.
The alert.
She think the camera's off.
Oh, embarrassing.